I want to live a content-driven lifestyle. I'm not going to take, or I'm going to be mindful of when I take this corporate jargon of full-time content creator, like put this into this super creative space of YouTube and other social media platforms. At the end of the day, I want to live a content-driven lifestyle. Because a content-driven lifestyle allows me to do a lot of different things in my life. Content creation is life-altering, life-changing. And I love that. And it's probably so life-changing because it's so fueled by creativity. Creating content as a job, or however we want to put this, like however we're wording this, it probably flows with us so well, and a lot of us desire to do it because the source of it is creativity. And us, I don't know all the science behind it, but us as humans, I think we love to create things. We love newness and novelty, and every time we create something, we bring newness into this world. Have you noticed on YouTube? I think they're probably testing this feature. Maybe it'll stay, maybe it won't. But when you upload a new video or someone else uploads a new video, there's a little icon that says new. New. Just letting you know, this thing just recently came out. A new video. As the viewer, they're like, oh, okay, it's new. And as a creator, I don't know, seeing that thing has just been like, yeah, I dropped some new content. New. We love it. We love it. And what I really want to segue to, though, I'm tired of the excuses. You are full of excuses. You want to have a content-driven lifestyle just as badly as I do, but the difference between you and I take action. You're not taking action because you're full of excuses. When are you going to let go of the excuses and move in this burning desire that you have for yourself to live a content-driven lifestyle? I recently heard, it was yesterday actually, this phrase is just put differently than a way that I've heard it before, but showing up is half the work. I've heard that phrase put as showing up is half the battle. Maybe you've heard it like that, but when I heard it as showing up is half the work, I don't know, it hit for me. It hit for me because though I take action, I'm not saying that shit is easy. It is not easy. Man, this year of being consistent has tried me mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and whatever else I'm missing on that list. It has tried me. But at the same time, that's not a complaint because my life has changed. This is not a video where I'm talking about the life-changing of results that come from content creation from a money standpoint. Go get that from somebody else. I'm talking about content creation as a life-changing vehicle, opportunity, because it makes me a better person. And what I mean by that, it makes me operate in the best version of myself even when I don't want to. And best version, I even think and sometimes get it confused, is like a perfect version of myself. But choosing to show up week after week after week onto this platform, because I know someone watching, at least one person watching my video, I'm going to help them, has shown me that being the best version of yourself simply can look like putting your best foot forward in that moment. It doesn't have to mean this thing of like, I have to cross off X, Y, and Z in order for me to take action. To put that into more of an example, a more concrete example, it doesn't have to mean, well, my hair has to be done. I have to have on my real clothes. I have to have this specific type of camera to film this video in order for me to make the content. No. This right now, me creating this video, is the best that I can do in this current moment. And uploading this, putting it out, is me operating in the best version of myself right now. And my best, even if I don't feel like it's enough, or there's this voice in my mind that is talking about shit's not enough, it's going to be enough for at least one person. And so I wanted to share the phrase with you, showing up is half the work, because I have recently also recognized that I'm a recovering perfectionist. I heard that phrase. I heard it hit my ears, and I'm like, oh my God. I am. Because, as I said, I've been taking action. I've been executing. Executing was my word of the year, and I have lived by that. But when I tell you, I'm still experiencing internal strife, because even though I'll produce, even though I'll execute, I'm still ridiculing. I'm still picking apart and just operating in my perfectionist ways. I thought that because I've let go of my perfectionism enough to be consistent on YouTube, to not have a perfect situation for me to film a video, that I probably thought that I was done being a perfectionist. But I'm not. I'm recovering. And I think it's going to take me more than 11 months or so of being consistent on YouTube for me to fully, or not even fully, who knows where I'll ever arrive to in the journey of releasing perfectionism. But I have a journey to walk with that. But to my point of how content creation is so life-changing, look at that self-realization that I get to have. Content creation, yeah, it could bring money. Yes, we want income-generating channels. We want money from this. We will have money from this. But the part of it that I hold so close to my heart is the self-development, the personal development that's coming along with this. I am a better person with every video that I make. Because I'm going to go on and on. I'm going to go on and on about it. About just the evolution of myself that I've had just by making a decision to say I'm posting a video every week regardless, because I want it. I said you and I both want to have content-driven lifestyles. I said there's a difference between us, but it's like I do feel the need to say, or ask you rather, like, how bad do you want it though? Because it's like, maybe you can just say to yourself, I don't want it that bad. I'm not willing to be uncomfortable for this. so that you can go fixate on something else. You can stop watching how to grow on YouTube content and all this other stuff. Because if you're not ever going to put no action behind it, like, stop wasting your own time. As we get ready to start a new season, enter a new year, even if you're watching this at a time where it feels like, oh, a new year isn't going to be here for a while, don't wake up X amount of weeks from now and be like, dang, I haven't started. Coming from someone who put my YouTube dreams on pause simply out of perfectionism, out of like, shit has to be right in order for me to make this move. You really have to. This is one of my it's one of my favorite quotes, we're just going to call it. But Omar El-Khattori, he says you have to make a pre-decision. Do you really want this YouTube life, this content creator life, this content-driven lifestyle? Because you've seen it. I know you've seen what's that saying? God, I've seen what you've done for others. You've seen what he has done for others who have made the decision to say, I'm going all in. I'm going all in on this content creation, even if it feels yucky. I feel weird talking to the camera. I don't know what type of videos I want to make. You have to do it and take the action even when things aren't clear. You have to invest in yourself. Invest in your dreams. Invest in this content creation stuff. If you really want it. If you don't know who I am and you're watching this video, my name is Nala Wright. I'm not going to tell you my tale right now, just what I've been going through, but just know I've been going through a lot. Everything's amazing, but what I've had to do to execute has been a lot, okay? We'll just leave it at that. It's just been a lot. But I just thank God for, as I was getting ready to film this video, I was just thanking God, like just coming from a place of gratitude with it. Like, I'm really thankful that I have this platform to go ahead and film this video and upload to. And even in the midst of how I feel, how I look, I don't want to come on here like this. I don't want to. I want to be a little bit more put together for you. But this was my best. This was my best. And I just want you to take action. I want you to walk towards that content-driven lifestyle that you want. You want it. You said you want it. So the time is now. There's no better time than now to get started on YouTube. And if you need help with that, all that information to work with me is down below. But if not, if you don't want that one-on-one help, which I will say, when you're in your own head, right, like about starting, or maybe you started, but shit just feels unclear, and it's just like, it's hard for me to be consistent because I just don't know what I'm doing with my YouTube channel. You really could save yourself the headache by working with someone. I feel like because YouTube or content creation isn't necessarily viewed as like a real job, or I don't even know how I want to put that. Like, I hope you feel what I'm saying, but because it seems like this thing, I just feel like people think they have to figure it out on their own, and that they should not invest in help because they assume that this should be something that they can figure out on their own. But I wonder, when you were pursuing whatever career, whatever job you have right now, did you do it without any help? Did you do it without any help? So why approach building a YouTube channel is literally like building a business. It's like, so don't feel like you have to go at it alone. If there's someone that offers help in this space, I offer help in this space, but maybe you don't want to work with me. Maybe I don't fit your vibe. It's okay. But if I could go back, not for this channel, but when I just first was starting YouTube, because I think the failure I experienced on my first channel really helped me come into my second channel with some level of clarity of what I'm doing on the channel. But if I could go back in time, I would invest working with someone on my YouTube channel. And if you want to call them a consultant, a coach, an expert, because I would have saved myself so much. I thought I had to figure it out on my own. But this is really an art and it's a craft. And finding where you fit within this YouTube space could really be like a mind type of thing. So don't be afraid to really seek personalized help from somebody, Find it in any way that you can, but I'm just assuming you've been trying to get off the porch for a while and you haven't yet. So maybe your next step is working with someone. Just a thought, just an idea that came to mind. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.